Hi guys, happy Friday. It is Friday today. We are so grateful to God. We have made it to the end of the weekday, and God is so good. God is so good. I'm so grateful to be here today. Welcome back to our channel, the Bon Bon V, aka The Good Life. It is your girl Nuri, and I am back at it with yet another video. Today is a good day. Today is a great day. And honestly, it didn't really start off that way. It didn't start off that way. I woke up, today was okay, and then I just started feeling down because I have a lot going on in my life. As happy as I look, a lot is going on in my life, and I just was starting to feel really down, really low. And I was praying to God to deliver me, and I have this feeling in my heart that I'm supposed to go through this, right? So I've made a couple of videos telling you guys that you have to go through this. So it's not about the fact that I don't want to go through this. I know I have to go through the things that I'm going through right now. I know it's like a part of the process, but I'm human, right? And I can get frustrated, and it's been pretty challenging. And today was one of those days where I was just like, God, why? Like, please just, what is it you want me to learn? I'll learn it right now. Like, let's get the show on the road. I am tired of going through these trials. And I felt after I made that prayer, I was just very upset. In the past couple of days, I've been in the house, and when I do go out, it's either to go to the office or go to the gym and then come back home. I've not really been going out and like putting myself out there and just kind of like taking a walk. And I think that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna go take a walk. But I'm sorry. Allergies are really getting to me right now. It's spring, and listen, the pollen. But anyway, so I wanted to get on here to give you guys a word of encouragement, because one thing I'll say is God has been giving me that word of encouragement. Every single time he sees that I'm low and I'm down and I'm crying, I'm praying to him, he always comes around. If it's either a video or I end up speaking to somebody that gives me encouragement. So today, as I prayed to him, and I was just like really upset, and I was texting my brother like, I'm so done, I'm just tired, Next thing you know, I step out and I start having a conversation with my neighbor. Now, my neighbor has colon cancer, and he has stage 4 colon cancer. And so I'm talking to him, asking him how his health is, and just, seeing how he's doing. And this man, he has such an optimistic way of looking at things. He's just like, yeah, I'm still good. The cancer is not even hurting. It's the medication that was hurting him. And he's just talking about how things are, how life has been for him, and how he had stage 4. As soon as he found out he had cancer, it was stage 4. And he was saying that, all his, there's a lot of people that he has seen come and go throughout. He's had the stage 4 cancer for 2 years, and he's saying he's seen so many things, and he doesn't have much. He doesn't have a car. His house is not, he's renting a room out in the house. So he doesn't like the situation he's in, but he's content. And he said, I'm grateful for where I am. I'm grateful for the things that I have. And when he was talking to me and how optimistic he was, I was looking at my situation compared to his, and I was like, wow, look at me. I'm complaining. I have all these things, like, there are people that would switch places with me right now, and I'm looking at this man who has basically a life sentence, a death sentence, and I told him he's not a victim, and I prayed against that infirmity. I pray for my neighbor every single day, or not every single day, but most of the time I pray for him when I think about him. And he is such an optimistic person. He's always cracking jokes, and when he talked to me and he was so positive, it just made me feel so much better. Like, I felt 10 times better. I felt like, wow, this man, He has stage 4 cancer and he still feels the way that he does. He's still happy. He's still making do what he has. The little that he has, mind you, he has very little. The little that he has, he's still making it work for him. And I was just like, wow, God really placed him at the right moment to have a conversation with me, because it made me feel so much better. Because I have the health, I have the life, I have the things, you know what I'm saying? I have the things, and the things that I am complaining about, some people wish that was their problem. They wish that was their problem. They wish that the only problem that they had was the problem that I have right now. They're seeing my problem as so minor compared to their problem, right? And I'm not, saying to compare yourself to other people in a competitive type of, okay, I'm better than you type of way, but more so, there are people that have less than you and they're still happy, right? And you have to find that zone of just contentment, and of saying, you know what, God, I am going to be calm. I'm going to accept where you are taking me. And it might be hard and I might not want it right now, but I know that you have somewhere good to take me, because you're a good God. God is not going to take you anywhere that's not a good place. If you follow his ordinances, if you follow his will. And so just having to let go and just release and accept the fact that God will put you through some trials, but at the end of it, he's going to take you to the promised land. And you just have to go with the flow. Don't go against the grain. Don't go against the grain. Stop trying to fight it. If it ain't meant for you, trust me, it will not be hard. If it's not meant for you, God is not going to make you, struggle to get it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to say it's going to be easy. You're going to have to put in work, but you're not going to be fighting for something that's obviously not working. So it's like, go with the path of least resistance. Pray that God leads you in the path of least resistance according to his will, right? And when you do that, everything just peace of mind. He even told me, he was like, one thing he can say is there are people that live years on years, 80 years old, 90 years old, and their life is long, right? But their life is not wide. And he says this meaning it's not fulfilling. They just have a long life, but they don't have a fulfilling life, right? And he's saying in this, he's what, 70, 60, 67, he said. And he says he's 67 and he feels like he has a fulfilling life. He says he has salvation, and all he needs are the things that he has right now, and that's it, and he's good. And it just makes me feel, it made me feel so good to know that, you know what, you're right. He has peace of mind, even though he knows that he has a terminal illness. He still has peace of mind, right? I have peace of mind, even with the things that I'm going through. But there are times where that anxiety comes up and that thing comes up reminding me of the situation that I'm facing. And it's like, don't let the devil bring anxiety upon you. Because regardless of whether or not you have anxiety, that situation is still going to be there. No matter how you feel, no matter how the anxiety comes about, that situation is still going to be there. And I know it's easier said than done. Trust me, I know. But I promise you, everything will work itself out. You just have to trust God. You know, all the successful people, right? All the successful people, they have that story that they can always go back to and say, listen, there was a time where I didn't know if I was going to eat. There was a time where I didn't know if things were going to pan out the way that I wanted to, if I was even going to make it. There were times, you know what I'm saying? And when you think about those people, you think about yourself, like when my testimony comes, I'm going to be looking back and say, wow, those were the days back when that this, and this happened. you know? So, ooh, I'm getting a phone call. Those are the days when this, and this happen. So I just want you guys to know, I'm going to call my friend back. That's my friend. I need to answer that because it seems like it's something important. But I just wanted to come on here to let you guys know that God is taking you in the right path. Don't be sad. Don't be scared. Don't be anxious. Be anxious for nothing. God got you, and he will always be there for you. I promise you. I promise you. You're still here today. You're still here. The fact that you even have a phone with internet to even be able to watch me, or a computer with internet to be able to watch me, that's a blessing in itself. And no matter where it is that you're watching this video, I just wanted to say, you guys, like, just hold on. I promise you, just hold on. You're close. The devil works harder. His heart is when you're close to salvation, when you're close to getting, not even close to the salvation, you're already saved, but when you're close to getting that blessing, when you're this close, that's when the devil works harder to discourage you. Okay, you guys? So thanks you guys for watching. I love you, and remember, God loves you even more.